Hey Yetis, Mr. Smith here with our last video update of 2020, our last one of the grading term. I don't know about you. 2020, man, while it has been eventful and it has been a wild ride and an opportunity to learn and grow, man, I am looking forward to when that clock ticks over and it is 2021. We've got a fresh start and an opportunity to maybe leave some of this craziness behind us and, come into a maybe less eventful 2021. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Here is your last update, holiday update of 2020. All right. So, as a reminder, tomorrow we've got our holiday send off. We welcome all of you to come do a drive through. We'll have gift bags, we'll have some goodies, we'll have a staff there, and we'll have a way to send you off into the new year with a little bit of a celebration, right? Usually we have our big celebration over at the Tubing Hill, but this is going to have to suffice for this year. And in a time of COVID, we always make do. So hopefully we see you there between 11 and 11:30. If your child is in need of academic support, what a great opportunity to drive them through, maybe even drop them off, because tomorrow we have our last end of year quarter support from 11:30 to 2:30. The school will be open. Students can just have a nice, solid, quiet place to work. We'll have a few staff members on hand, ready to support students. And then please don't forget about, as well as the school being open from 11:30 to 2:30, each teacher has office hours that students can log in and meet with and set up a plan and get direct support with their teachers. Now, remember, we all know, I mean, this COVID thing, it is so hard for our scholars, and distance learning is so hard for our scholars. We are going to help. I promise you, if they're falling behind or if they need support, we are here to help. But the biggest thing that we can all take away from this is an opportunity to practice those life skills so that we can advocate for ourselves and say, hey, Mr. Dye, can I problem solve on that class? So can we put together a plan to make sure that I finish that class and do really well in it? Or, hey, Miss Wilson, can we problem solve? Can we put together a plan? Please encourage your scholars. Communicate with their teachers. Reach out if they got a yellow or red code. See what they need to do and make a plan with the teacher. All of our teachers are willing to help. They want to help. They want to see your child do well and be their amazing selves, and we're here to facilitate those. So let's have those conversations. Let's encourage our scholars to have those conversations. When in doubt, reach out to me directly and I will facilitate those conversations. I'll help in any way that I can. Okay. And I'll be at school tomorrow. I'll be supporting students. So send them on in. Okay. Also, we sent out to all of our students, we've gotten 26 responses so far. An opportunity for them to give us feedback on what courses they want second semester. Many of them are just saying, hey, roll those courses that I had first semester. I want to keep taking them. I'm going to take them second semester, and that's great. But on that form, even if they want to take the same courses, there's an opportunity for them to choose their unplugged activities. And because we're going to have to move a lot of the unplugged activities into the school building, we do need to schedule it out and make sure that we have students safely distanced and class sizes under what our cap is. So it'd be great if students can go into their Be Legendary class and fill out their course request. We also invite parents. Sometimes students are like, I just want to take whatever. And parents are kind of like, boy, I'd really like to see you have an academic support period or a study hall or some credit recovery. And so we encourage our parents to weigh in on students' course selections as well. So feel free to have that conversation with your scholar and fill out that course request form. Okay. I think I sent it out to families as well. All right. And as we plan for January, what's the plan going to be? Are we going to be back in person? How many days a week are we going to be back in person? Man, it is all contingent upon that Summit County dial, right? We are currently, I believe, still in the red. And so, we're going to have to get out of the red for us to be back in person. But the good news is it's looking like the data trends are heading in that direction. And, I promise you this, I am committed with all of my heart and being in person with our scholars and giving them the Snowy Peaks connection and experience. And the second it is safe, for us to do so, and we're given the green light to head back in the school with our scholars, we're going to do so. And we want to be back there. Again, I said it earlier in this video, we know the distance learning piece is really hard. And we're going to have a plan. And when we come back, we're also going to make sure we build a plan of support for students who need that support to make sure that they get caught up from the distance learning piece. Okay. What it's going to take is all of us partnering together to work on those things, to communicate effectively, to build plans of support for our students if they did fall behind. But if they haven't finished it, we're going to practice that Yeti way. They just haven't finished it yet. All right. I offer myself up again. If you have questions about what January could look like, please contact me. I am here. I am happy to have those conversations with you. In addition, if you are looking at a potential instructional plan change, like if you've been remote and you're like, man, I'd really like to get back off the remote plan and maybe come back to school for a little bit, please reach out to me. And then maybe the other way, maybe your child has been in person through the whole first semester and something's changed and you're like, man, I really want to think about having a conversation around moving to the online or remote learning piece. And we're open to those conversations as well. So I think just really the big takeaway is if there's anything we need to talk about, man, I'm here. Please reach out to me. And there's how you do it. Okay. So my communication information is there. My email address, that is my cell phone number. I'm happy to engage in those conversations and problem solve anything we can for you, your family, or just even look at ways that we can be better for you. Uh, Texting me is always going to get you the fastest response, but feel free to email or call, as well. Boy, I wish you guys the merriest of this holiday season. I hope you guys get to spend lots of quality time with your families. I hope you get to just settle down and take a deep breath and enjoy this amazing time. That we have gratitude that we're with the people we love, and maybe we're not able to be with all the people that we love this year, but we're going to keep ourselves safe. We're going to keep ourselves healthy, and we're gonna be gracious and express gratitude for that. And then boy, I can't wait to see everybody in 2021 as we start, what I think is going to be our best year yet. So thanks for everything, Yetis. Thanks for being part of the Yeti family. If I can do anything to help, reach out. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And hopefully we'll see everybody at our celebration tomorrow. Thanks. Have a good night.